In this video, I will be discussing the logical functions in Excel. Of course, there are many functions we can use in Excel. I've reminded us if you want to do something, we don't know the function, you can go and Google it, or we just come here and click this function and type what we want to do. Okay, maybe I just want to multiply multiply number number, then I can say go, and it's giving me input dot m mod product. So, and it gives you what it's going to do here. So you can choose the one. If I come to this second one, it will explain. And then if I come to this one, it also explains. So if I want it, I can just say okay. But if I don't want it, that's gone. So always remember that. But I want to talk about the logicals. And the logicals are usually the if. Maybe to give conditions. If this, do this. If not this, do that. We have the and, we have the or, we have the sum if, the average ifs. There are many logicals. So I'll be working based on this data. It's actually secondary school data, live data, but primary school data. Okay, on household size, numeracy and literacy score, their sex, their. So I just want to demonstrate how to use the ifs and other logicals. But this data is not well formatted. Remember, three columns should have been from the head, but this is for data purpose analysis. We don't want to leave empty rows at the head. It wasn't a Z I was used to analyze it, it was another programming language. It was a programming language and another programming environment. So the if I want to create a column here, okay, and I want to look at above average performance, above average, okay, that is that. Let me come here and make it bigger. Now I want to tell me people that performed above average in literacy, okay. So let me say literacy above average. Let me edit this. Let me just use that one as for literacy. So, and what I want Excel to do is to tell me those that scored above 50. I just say is equal to if is a if. Of course, I have if error, if not available. That one is just to handle error. But the normal if, I press my tab, give me, and it's seeking three arguments. First, a logical test. Then second, value if the logical test is true, and then the third one, value if it is false. So I will need to supply the logical test. So I want to check if this literacy, I'll click it, is greater than 50. Okay, that means it's above average. Then I put a comma, then it's asking me what is the value if true. So I want it to write above average. I want it to be AA, above average. Then I'll put comma. Then it's asking me what should it write if false. Do I want to write below average? Of course, let me write below average. Okay, let me say BB or BA. Then I'll close it. Mind you, when I'm typing test, I put it into comma, into colon, or into inverted commas. And when I'm typing number, I have to put into inverted comma. So I have to open my close my bracket, and I press enter. I can see it's AA. This is AA because 59 is greater than or is greater than 50. I can come here and use my fill handle to copy it down. When I copy it down, you can see almost all of them scored above average. It's only a little that scored below average. And that reminds me, and that will make me go into the next logical, can't if. To can't, normally I can say can't. If I say can't, for instance, and I click tab, then it's asking me which value should it can't. So I can come here and click it should carry this column. But I can select all the column. This is 551. It's actually 550 students. So I can keep pressing and pressing down on it, select everything there. And when it has select everything, of course it has select everything, I can release it and click enter. Okay, and you can even see it shows something, but it's not counting anything. It's not counting anything. Okay, what if I just put can't? So it's displaying 0. Let me do it again for you to see. I say is equal to can't. I want it to count. Then I enter my tab, and then I want all these to count it from beginning to the end. I can, instead of scrolling that, later scrolling that, I can use Control Shift with the down arrow to select to the last one. I can press enter. Of course, I can see it says 0. Actually, it's not 0. We know that one, but it's saying 0. But let me use that same count. Another thing is equal to count tab. Then let me come to this literacy score. Control Shift enter. Oh, sorry, it's actually not Control Shift enter. Okay, it's equal to count. Okay, now come to this literacy. Control Shift down arrow, and then I enter it. And when I come there, you can see it's 550. I've counted it, but actually I told you we have 550 respondents to this. It's actually live data. So why is it that it shows something for number and it not shows something for text? It's because we don't use count for text. We use count A for text. You can say count A. You can see we have count A, count black, count if, count ifs. The count is used for numerics. Count A is used for text. Count blank is used for cells that does not contain anything. If I want to know the blank cells in a row or in a column, I can use that one. Count if is used to count based on a condition, and count ifs is used to count based on many conditions. So I want to use the count, I tab it, and then I come to, I want to use the count R, the count A, okay, tab it, then come to this place, Control Shift down arrow, then I enter. And if I go up, you can see it's 550. Of course, I'm using 550. But I want to know how many numbers scored above average. So I'm using the count if, because only one condition. So I'm using count if. I want you to look at it properly. Count if. The range I want to count is asking what is the range I want to count. So I'm counting this, Control Shift down arrow. Then I'm putting a comma. It's asking me what value do I need there. Okay, I can put this, then enter, and it says 410. I want those that scored AA. That's what I put that one. Now, the second one, I want to see people that scored BA. So, can say is equal to count A, then click. Is it the same place I'm counting? Okay, or not count A? Of course, it's count if. Okay, then the range is the same range. Control Shift down arrow, then comma. What value do I want there? It is BA. Then enter. I can see it's 140. Of course, when you had 410 and 140, of course, you know it's 550. That is how to count that. That's the work of countif, countifs, count A, count black, and count. And we have used the logical if. But what if I have more than one condition? Okay. What if I have more than one condition? Maybe I just want to look at people whose age are greater than this, they are this and that. So I can say is equal to if. Okay, let's do that one in the next video.